Dubai International Circuit. An intense circuit, this one, marrying both high-speed straights with technical corners. It makes a track that's both fun from a spectator's standpoint and very challenging from a driver's. Now then, Anthony Davidson, we've had some really strategic races over the past couple of years, thanks to the current three-tyre compound system, and of course the groundwork for all those strategies comes from the free practice sessions like this one. So what do you think of the current tyre regulations?
Well, they've created some, I wouldn't say exciting necessarily, but certainly interesting races. There have been a lot more questions around, like how long can someone stay out on this set, or will they have to pace to catch another car if they suddenly bolted on a set of ultra softs, things like that. When everything comes together, we end up with multiple cars nose to tail on different tyres, all fighting for track position. So on the whole, it's definitely been a positive step, I feel, for the sport.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Me, William Ramsey HD. How are you doing today? It's round 3 in China, guys. As you can see, we're going through the acclimatization test today, and this car felt pretty damn gorgeous on this track. Just like the kinks and turns, the slow corners felt really good over the course of the weekend here. As you can see, car looks pretty damn decent in the straight line as well. Got that straight line speed as well. So as we're going to qualifying, guys.
F1 qualifying session. With the weather as it is today, Anthony Davidson, we have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
Traditionally, these are very Adrian Newey conditions. The Red Bull's habit of creating incredible downforce coupled with the high rake they like to run is perfect for the wet, and it's helped them close the power gap a number of times over recent years. I think Force India as well, always a bit of a dark horse in changeable conditions, and of course the McLarens have a fairly good chassis. Having said that, I don't want to make a firm prediction. More than performance, the deciding factor is going to be the timing. The level of wetness out on the track is going to constantly rise and fall, and anyone who can find that perfect window when it's at its driest will have a big advantage out there.
So as we go into Q1, guys, it is pouring rain. We're on full wets, and as you can see, we're going wide out on the grass here. We actually just about missed the barrier and the Armco there, nearly going into the full barrier. And before we even start our flying lap, we're already sticking it in reverse. We're doing this lap reverse, boys. Let's see if we can get pole. So yeah, not very. I thought I'd put this in just to show how much I was struggling in the wet, guys. It was bad how much I was struggling. So as you can see, start of the lap ain't too bad. Just trying to get easy into the corner here. Just get a feel for the car in the wet. I'm not gonna lie. Coming up to the end of the lap here. The weather system on this year is so good. Like, I literally can't drive in rain this year. In the last couple of Formula 1 games, I can drive okay in rain, but looking back on my career mode episodes, I've only had a couple of rain showings. To be fair, sorry guys, I got hiccups. And yeah, as you can see, coming down the back straight to this hairpin. This was an absolute bugger for me, this hairpin all weekend, in the dry and in the wet. It's just so easy just to lock up your brakes and just fly off the track. As we're coming up to the line here, and we actually go P10. We're still in Q1 here. We're going to try and set a faster time to get into Q2. We're actually on a pretty decent lap on. I feel more comfortable on the intermediates than I did the full wets. Car's actually flying at the moment, and for this weekend I'd done no setup at all, just to see for a bit more of a challenge for myself, because I might do that in the next race as well. Try not to, like, tracks I know I'll do well at, I won't use a setup, but tracks that I struggle at, I will use like just a normal setup, just like tweak the downforce and stuff like that and the aero. So yeah, as you can see, Verstappen's in first. Our teammate is in is that P14 or P18 at the moment? Raikkonen's in P19 at the moment, which is very surprising. I would have thought that Alfa Romeo would have been further up the field. As we're going down the straight here, we get in sector 2, we get a purple sector, As you can see from the screens at the end of this session, we're gonna have something wrong with our gearbox, and basically because we've been putting it in Rich last 2 races to catch up for the victory we had and to try and get another podium in the first race when we got 6th, we're basically wearing out the gearbox too much and we've got to go lean in this race. As we set the fastest lap here, 2 purple sectors. As we've gone to Q2 now, we're on our first lap in Q2, and we're actually giving Lewis Hamilton a tow here. We was literally, if you can, guys can see if I do show it, we keep looking back at Lewis, see if he's going to pass, but on the straight, the Ferrari powered engine, you can see how much better than the Mercedes is in a straight line. Obviously it's not the works team, but we was absolutely pulling away from him, unless he was pulling a bit of a gap so he could set up for his lap, but hey, I'm not too sure. But yeah, as we're going to come through the line here, we're going to start our flying lap or finish our flying lap. Yeah, we finished our flying lap and we're going to go P4, and yeah, it ended there, guys. I didn't have I was literally putting in laps. I couldn't set a faster time, and I'm out of qualifying.
The weather hasn't
been ideal in qualifying. Oh, it's been terrible. At this level you have to perform. I think.
Your qualifying pace didn't
Give
put you at
me.
the front
I'll
of the
explain
grid.
it in a
Will
second,
this be a
guys.
problem
Your
tomorrow?
qualifying place didn't put. Yeah, it was terrible. Like in the rain, it was absolutely terrible.
Appreciate your time.
It was absolutely atrocious. As you can see here, we're actually going to the power unit screen here, and we're 32% in our gearbox. And as I was saying, like some of these title screens, like report, I think they should change it to have like more opinionated options. As we're gonna go to the race now, guys. Let's see what we can do from P14.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before the braking zone of turn 14. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Vettel, Pierre Gasly, and Ricciardo, Butler, Weber, Perez, and Roman Grosjean. Leclerc, Norris, Carlos Sainz, Williams, Kvyat, Raikkonen, Robert Kubica, and George Russell. Albon and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
As we're going into the formation lap, getting ready for the race, we're actually left it on just over 2 laps worth of fuel as we go to 5 red lights for this Chinese Grand Prix at the Shanghai circuit, and we're underway here. It's a very laboured start from us, and we're getting passed by Kvyat on people on our inside as well. Oh my god, Raikkonen and Kubica there past us, but we're gonna brave it. We're gonna go round the outside and hopefully get Kubica, and oh, we nearly got Raikkonen there as well, but we push out Kubica and get it done. As we're gonna try and size up Raikkonen for a move down on the inside, get it done. We think about Kvyat as well. We go over the curb and he just about gets in front of us here. That was a very ambitious move there. We could have actually got the move. Raikkonen's actually sizing us up down the inside here, but we got the move covered off. As we go 2 turns later, we go down the inside of the torpedo Daniel Kvyat. As the Mercedes and the lead Ferrari are pretty close. As we go to lap 4, we're going to pass Carlos Sainz here. And we move on to lap 9 now. We did Hamilton did go in the pits, but as you can see he's passing us for P2 in the race, and we're P3 at the moment. There's not a lot we can do. We tried to send it down the inside, but he brakes awfully late as usual because he's a late breaker, and he gets the move done. So at the moment we're stuck in P3, lap 11 now. Leclerc staying out for another couple of laps because basically he's who we have to beat, and we're going into the pits. We're going to strap on a set of the medium compound tyre and then see how we do. So yeah, this been pretty much a boring race so far, guys. Not really much action. We're just getting the job done for the team at the moment. It's we're the main ones bringing in points because Roman Grosjean needs to pick it up. I'm not gonna lie, he needs to do something to help us in this season. They really do. As we come out in P7 now, weren't too bad of a pit stop. Could have been faster. Sorry guys, drink of water, my throat's being a bit raspy. So yeah, we come out in P7, ain't too bad. Weber's behind us, so that's a good sign. Raikkonen's ahead of us. Now we just got to catch up now and see what we can do from here. Hopefully we don't go backwards. As we go 2 laps later, we go to the outside, inside of Raikkonen on this long hairpin turn. We go 3 laps later here. We're going to size up Leclerc for a move. We get the move done, close him out, and what a move that was. As you can see here, we're fighting again on the same lap. We're going to go into the last turn here, side by side. We're going to size each other up for a move. He just about goes to the side as we go. These are 2 laps before the end here. Leclerc got past us. We get past Max Verstappen as we're coming to the last lap now. So just a bit of insight for you guys. Leclerc did get past us, and yeah, he got past us in the end, and I think we got back past him, as you can see. As last lap here, Verstappen's gonna try. He's got the move done. I've thrown away a podium here. We're gonna send it. We full sended it. We put it in rich for that lap, and we're gonna get P3 again. That's 2 podiums in a row. Sorry for the chopping and changing audio, guys. I've got to really learn how to get used to speaking like on that clip at the time instead of going over another clip with something we've just saw. I'll gradually get back in the hang of it, guys. But yeah, let's go to the podium ceremony. Lewis Hamilton wins the race. We come in third. 2 Brits on the podium. Not a bad weekend from us, Hash guys.
It's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. So, let's review the driver's standing.
As you can see now, it's Hamilton first, Vettel second, me third. We're second in the championship now to Lewis Hamilton, tied on points. Constructors, we've fallen down to 4th. We really need our teammate to start pulling his weight, because he's in full team, but I don't know what's going on. As we go into the main screen now, we're going to pick our next rival. We're beating Roman Grosjean convincingly at the moment. So what I was thinking, I believe I went with, it was either Gasly or Weber I went with. I don't think I went Butler. To be fair, I didn't even see him there. So yeah, we're going to pick Pierre Gasly as our next rival. We should have really done Butler there, but oh well. We're going to we've got 1 race win, 2 podiums. And yeah, we're going to go to this transcripts. Oh no, we ain't. We're going to look. I thought we went to the transcripts. But yeah, we're going to upgrade more durability, and first thing we're going to do is get some more durability done on the gearbox. We should hopefully get for next race. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Like, comment, subscribe. With every video's coming, this should go up to today or tomorrow, like Sunday or Monday. But Tuesday, will there be some the new Alpha Omega zombie gameplay out for you guys. So stay tuned. There are more Minecrafts coming. So like, comment, subscribe, smack the bell down below if you want to see more of William Ramsey HD Notification Squad, Lion Notification Squad. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.